have to have a BKB breaker with this lineup.
Yeah. But Legion had a really good game last time against EG. You're like, wow, it's great, and it was awful.
Because if they come out, Morphling here, that's the last time they picked Pango, they ran it with a Morphling, and Morphling's a hero that if you don't have any kind of BKB breaker, he can just end the game.
Meanwhile, VP are trying to protect their Morphling as much as possible. The Rubik Chen in the same lane, just so they can try and deal with his Legion commander. And nice block in. 11 has to cut down a tree to try and get around Solo, but he's still at the telekinesis, trying to set it up for Ramses to pick up the first blood, and sure enough, he does.
Very nicely done.
He starts laying damage into the towers. Same thing with this Death Prophet now. Top lane, we're going to see that kill lane. The Pango picking up his ultimate makes him so hard to be able to stop. They will manage to kill one of these heroes, but they may lose Pasha's life. Lana needs that bash desperately. He's not going to get it, though.
11, you know, seen this one before.
Oh. Okay, he doesn't die yet. Telekinesis tossed him over to Ramses on the side, but VP, you're so greedy.
It's a new script.
You're so greedy.
He saw 11. He's like, ah, yes, there's my money bags.
They run two heroes that work around each other very well and enable each other. Ramses overextends himself again. This time around, no one is here to save the day. No, he's not. They're both going to die. They both may just get blown up here as Ori lets loose that ultimate. Warlock drops the golem as well to catch the two supports, and they will run everyone down from VP. Solo trying to hide away in the trees, can't hide from Ori.
Well, I like it from Vici Gaming. This is what you got to do against the VP team.
Look at Solo's positioning. Right now, he's guarding his Morphling, and that's exactly what happens. Lanham tries to jump in, gets countered. They get the duel onto the Rubik. Ramses kind of jumping in, maybe wanting to use that extra life that he has right now. Here comes the Pango, able to roll through in the river. A dangerous area to be. Paparazzi has the BKB, though, so he can walk away from the engagement. Thanks to the heal of the Warlock. Lana, Fuel Scepter slowing him down. He does not have a sprint for another 8 seconds, so no one thinking about going for it. They spotted Ori inside the sentry. They managed to get the dust off Ramses. He finished them off. Vici Gaming have to retreat now. Their SF is dead. The big damage dealer is gone, and they already utilized their BKB from the Razor, so VP win that fight.
Well, that's always something you can do.
Can't be that greedy. Solo goes for the spell steal first. Immediate BKB reaction from Paparazzi. But if it's a BKB just grabbing a Rubik, it doesn't feel great for Vici Gaming. That's exactly what it turns out to be. Feels like, for now, they're just kind of grinding away. Oh, Ori! You already knew about this sentry from the last time you died, and it gets him caught once again, this time trying to farm up that area and Shadow Blade away, but Solo too quick with the telekinesis. That is a clever little play. So that just means you feel less inclined to actually make your initiation, but there goes the duel. They threw it on to the Death Prophet. Pasha immediately tries to counter it, but they still manage to blow up. No, he actually survives. Fuel Scepter goes down. Now he's going to be back to full HP. They're going to round 2 him. Should be able to bring him down, especially with the buyback coming out from 11. Bolstering their roster. They do manage to get a bit of a drain, but Paparazzi gets ripped apart. They manage to get the Heart Piercer onto the Razor, and Ramses takes full opportunity of that.
As a Razor, you get the BKB, then you want Jags or Shivas. Your follow-up items almost always survivability, and Nullifier gives you very little.
Big nuke onto Ori. Doesn't have his BKB. Needs the Shadow Blade as well, but the dust is already on him, so he dies. He blows up onto the Morphling, take away that Aegis. Fuel Scepter slowing down 11. Long enough for Ramses to come back. They choose not to engage further, though, with a buyback coming out from Razor. They're going to try and go near the Roshan pit. They do manage to spot no one. Manage to get the stun onto him, but he does have BKB as well as Aeontis. Throw the duel onto him. There goes the Aeontis in effect, but so much minus armor. He managed to get the Ghost Scepter off just in time. The duel faded, and no one turns and heals himself up. In the back lines, they managed to catch Paparazzi with Pasha's roll-in. It was a bait very well set up by VP. Look at even Solo is thinking about a second item, trying to get an Ether Lens for himself.
Doesn't feel like you've got this SF with a right-click build and Solo.
Whoa, he's out. Solo.
Quick
fingers. Yeah. Look at him go. Yeah. Blow up Morphling. Again, because he'll probably have BKB. Right, Death Prophet's going to be the initiation. Managed to get the duel onto him. Once again, the Aeontis. Nullifier takes it away, but still, the heals are too much. And again, it gets off the Fuel Scepter. That should be enough time for him to exact his revenge on Vici Gaming for daring to go on him. Ori and Razor going to be forced back to the back line. All right, Ori's just going to be 6 feet under. Ramses puts him there. 26K gold lead is what Virtus.pro will end this game on. on. So if they just had a stronger dual lane, if their dual lane actually worked out, you could see how this could work for Vici Gaming.
I think they should try laned from the start. They reacted too late. By the time the Slatter went down there, the lane was, he was already had 3 deaths, maybe 4.
They have to like combo really well, like hook into like cock push into like Leshrac stun, something like that. And it's quite hard to pull off. Especially if he has like a Yules. They go Brood Mother.
Oh my god, we forgot about the Brood. Oh,
the Ramses Brood.
Well, okay. Yep.
All right. I believe it was Black who will be very happy to see that Ori already has the Buckler queued up. Oh, look at that. The Cogs versus the Shard combination. We've seen that a lot today. And we've also seen how the Clockwork is on the losing side of that too many times. So sure enough, Vici Gaming do pick up the first blood with their aggro Ancient Apparition tri-lane.
Once that big spiraling army just going to bully you out of lane. Level 6, you can theoretically kill it very quickly.
Barely enough to be able to finish off 11. Now Lanham, he may have a double damage. He's trying to go for the kill onto the Disruptor. Nice lay down of the tree. Solo, though, is still spotted. Snowball rolls him over, but it looks like it was just enough for a turnaround.
I don't like this build, but I also don't know. You got your build.
11. Oh, he barely gets away this time around. No one. Oh, no! 11, what are you doing? You madman!
He's trying to make a highlight reel. Instead, you'll end up on the wrong kind.
Yeah, it's a highlight reel, all right.
Wrong kind of highlight reel.
Wanted Blade Mail against the Leshrac.
Yeah.
Roll. Nails it. And he immediately cancels it just so he can make sure he can get the right clicks onto 11. Had the Swashbuckle ready to go, but didn't commit it, fearing for his life here. Slow down onto no one. Does that manage to get out of that Spirit Siphon range? And the Snowball clips. They try and run back. 11. Oh, finished up by that shield crash. Pasha. They're just going to be able to slow down these heroes one after another. No one's just going to keep running and keep lightning these heroes. Paparazzi does manage to get this double Spirit Siphon, but it's not enough to keep him alive. And now, good play from Roger there. Managed to get the Clogs pushed back right as Ori shows himself. And walks away just fine. Virtus.pro killed 2 cores in that engagement. Underneath the tower, goes for the roll-in. Snowball. They can actually save the toss down. It's going to be stuck against that. It should end up dying here, but the Ice Blast comes through. Pasha takes a bit more damage. Lanham, he sees the opportunity to try and finish him off, but doesn't have any mana or cooldowns to be able to go for the kill. Another smoke, and they do see Ramses, but he's over the cliff. Hard for Vici Gaming to be able to pursue, especially with a rolling ball right middle of their face. Managed to get a good land onto 2 of them, one of which was the Ember Spirit setup for the Static Storm. Nice hook shot in, managed to snag 2 inside the Cogs. Roger will set Ramses up to just num all of these heroes. He has the lifesteal going. Spirit Siphon is keeping Paparazzi alive though. Roger trying to chase some of these heroes. They're gonna buy back onto the Tusk, see if they can actually win this fight. Again, another support goes down. Can they get more than just that? Well, they can. It's the other support. Again, both the cores walk away from VP from a buyback engagement.
Oh, nice little freebie for Lone Druid. I'm sure he'll take that given the state of this game. And unfortunately for Ember, take another death.
Take another L.
That could be a...
Oh, that is a BKB turnaround.
That looks promising.
They don't have the Spirit Siphon to be able to keep Paparazzi alive here. His target would be the Brood Mother, and that is Magic Immune. Now the Brood Mother no longer has that Magic Immunity, but the Spiderlings still do their work. Finish off the support, will kill the Spirit Bear up next. That'll be 300 extra gold.
Yikes.
See? Popsy Exorcism.
You see how low Roche is?
They're just going to go straight for the Roche, maybe? That's going to be very difficult. Pasha's going to try and roll in. The hook shot coming out. Now the roll in through. A couple of heroes bounces back onto 2 of them as well. They just both instantly die. Vici Gaming now left with only 3 of them. One of them is going to be that double damage Ember Spirit, trying to go for the kill on Roger and jumps away. Glimpse back. Doesn't. He does have another Remnant, Sleight of Fist, but he doesn't have the mana to be able to jump forward. He is in trouble. Trying to get over to the Shrine. Ram's going to be able to slow him down. The Orchid will easily be enough. 11 scares back the Leshrac on low HP. Vici Gaming, they win for a risk. I appreciate that.
Some big pickoffs to really close out this game, or at least a ballsy high ground jumper. That's what they're looking for here.
Rolling Thunder. Nice hit. Gonna bounce off the wall. Still picks up Lanham on the side. Paparazzi on half HP is gonna try and turn. Gets off the Spirit Siphon, but with the Nullifier on him, can't get off the Yule Scepter that's so essential to be able to claim that HP you need. Ori dodged the split earth there. The BKB is going to wear out for no one, especially with a buyback from the Death Prop. They have to retreat here. No one's taking a lot of damage with the Ice Blast over the top. Dual Scepter dodged the extra bit of damage. Death Prophet comes back in, but again, the Nullifier. This time around, it looks like the Spirit Siphon may be enough. The hook shot could be blocked. Death Prophet, will he survive? Cogs pushback, he is good. A big hold from Vici Gaming as Virtus.pro get caught inside of that tier 3 area. Oh no, Pasha! He came back and executed Paparazzi. And now no one comes in from behind. 11, okay, managed to chase him back. The Ice Blast onto him. They can fight this one. They can actually bring no one down and not lose any of their heroes. What's going on? Ori, they're going to be able to wipe VP. Solo is the last one alive, and they've got him dead to rights. That is going to be Sleight of Fist and a tick out of the urn, surely.
Wow. Did they lose vision of him? Oh my
what?
God. I don't know how Solo lives there. Whatever, it's the least important of the 5 kills.
Maybe he just wants the, like, he wants more like burst-ish kind of damage against these heroes, like the Death Prophet. Yeah, or he's caught.
Remnant?
Oh, he's actually fine. The silence wears out just as he lands back to Earth.
The Yules, yeah, it's great against the Disruptor ult.
It's going to be glimpsed, and we talked about the beat. Oh, wow, the Cogs. That is not synergy, my friend. Snowball save as well. Gets him out of the split earth. No one's BKB is going to be wearing out soon. This could be a big fight for Vici Gaming, but Ramses comes in. Nice rolling thunder and so much damage out. Bouncing on those Maelstrom procs. Image going to glimpse the last second as Solo dies on Family just to be able to pick up that extra kill. And now it's all on Ori to do this Sleight of Fist by himself with the Yule Scepter. Oh, Kane didn't even get off the Yule Scepter. He just dies.
A second hero somewhere on one side, it just means your bottom lane needs to get expanded by Sleight of Fist. The key thing is just make sure you can only Sleight of Fist one lane.
There it is, Old 11. Managed to pop the BKB. Pasha's just going to be ignored here as he starts laying out the damage onto no one. They managed to take him out of that. He's still the Yules as well as the Aegis, so even if they finish him off once here, they have a tough time bringing him down a second time. Finally, he will drop. Oh, he got a split earth off towards the end. Static Storm is not going to be able to lash though. Solo will die next to him. Ice Blast comes in. 11 still got glimpsed back though, and no one does manage to just run him down. Meanwhile, the Ember Spear chase away a lot of these other heroes.
Those 2 lanes, but this game is starting to feel a bit hopeless just with how far ahead VP are.
Yeah, it's gone from 24K to now 31K. They can maybe kill a couple of heroes. Pasha, he'll die. No one's just going to fearlessly charge in because he does have the cheese as well as the Yule Scepter. Ice Blast does land on him, but it looks like everyone else is so low. He's not the one in trouble. Everyone else is. Vici Gaming back to the fountain they go as they call GG. Pretty easy 2-0 for Virtus.pro.
Yep. Very convincing game 2 off of a great last pick Brood. Vici Gaming just didn't have any answers to it. I don't think they helped themselves with Ember's skill build and item build, but ultimately I don't know. You can't really point to that and be like, oh, that's why they lost. Yeah. Ultimately, I don't think you expect your mid-Ember player to really solve a Brood mid.